There is three main reasons why you are not getting what you want. The first one is you focus on what you don't want. The number one reason why you are not having the things or the life that you want to have is because you are constantly thinking about the things you don't want. You are constantly focusing, talking about the things you don't want. And see, if you focus on what you don't want, that is what is going to manifest in your life. Because whatever you put your attention, your energy goes. Wherever you put attention, that's where your energy goes. And whatever your energy goes, whatever that is, it grows. Think about it. Every day, how much time do you spend thinking about what you don't want? Thinking about, oh, I don't want to feel this. I don't want to receive this. I don't want to be there. I don't want to see him or her. I don't want to talk to him or her. I don't want to do this or that. The more you think about the things you don't want, the more your attention goes there, and the more your energy flows there, and whatever you put your energy, it is going to grow. If you think that you don't want to be happy, you're going to be unhappy because you are thinking about what you don't want. If you think about you don't want, that's what you are going to receive. What you don't want, you already know what you don't want because you are aware of the type of life you want to have. So why do you focus on that? Even me, in the past, I have done that. I have been, oh no, I don't want to be unhappy. I don't want to feel pain. I don't want to do that job. And the more I was telling myself I don't want to do it, the more I was finding myself in that same situation, having that same experience. But I didn't understand why until I take time to question my belief and to question where do I put my attention. Because wherever you put your attention, your energy is going to be there. And if your energy is going to be there, it's going to grow. For example, if you put your attention in growing a plant, your energy is going to go in growing the plant, which means the plant is going to grow because you are putting your energy in growing your plant. You thinking about the things you don't want, you are going to receive those things because again, that is where your attention, your energy is going. So this is the number one reason why you are not having the things you want to have, because you are focusing exactly on the things you don't want to have. The second reason is for the second reason of why you are not having what you want to have is because you don't know what it is that you want. Because if I ask you, can you tell me exactly what it is that you want for your life? A lot of you might not have an answer. You might be like, oh, well, I don't know. I think I want this, or maybe I want this, or maybe I want this. No. If you are confused about what you want, you're not going to have it. You're not going to have it because you don't know. And if you don't know what you want, how are you going to receive it if you cannot even name what it is that you want? If you don't know what you want, you cannot have it. That's another reason why you are not receiving what you want to have, because you don't know what it is. You are confused. You cannot name it. You are lost. You dwell in the past. You don't know how to have it. If in the only way for you to know what you want is by spending time by yourself and asking yourself questions. But because by you asking yourself questions, you are forcing yourself to find the answer. And because in your life, you are the only one who knows exactly what it is that you want. You are the one who feels your goals, who feels your dreams. You are the only one who knows exactly what works for you or what does not work for you. So the second reason of why you are not having what you want to have is because you don't know what it is that you want. Switch it off. Figure out what it is that you want and focus on having it. Focus on feeling it. focus on experiencing and not focusing on, oh, I don't have it, I don't know. Know what it is that you want, focus on that. But to focus on something, you have to name it. Name it. Be specific about the things that you do want, about the life you want to experience. Because once you are specific about the things that you want, you are going to find specific ways, specific behaviors, specific attitude that is going to take you the place you want. So again, the second reason why you don't have what you want to have is because you don't even know what it is that you want. If I ask you, what makes you happy? Where do you want to be in 5 years? Where do you want to be in 10 years? Where do you want to be in 1 month? What are your goals? What are your dreams? Why do you have those goals? Why do you have those dreams? A lot of you don't know what it is that you want from life. And if you don't know what you want from life, life doesn't know what to give you, because you haven't named what you want. You haven't focused on what you want. So how is the universe or life going to give you what you want if you haven't named what it is that you want? You have to command from yourself the things that you do want. Because if you know what you do want, you're not going to spend attention or energy or your time into the things that you don't want, which is what a lot of people do. Instead of focusing on the things that they want, they focus on the things that they don't want. The last but not least, patience. Patience. Process. Once you know what you want in your life, once you name it and you know what it is, you have to be specific with it so you can focus strictly on it. You have to be patient. You have to forget about instant gratification. Forget about wanting to receive it now, wanting to have it now. Forget about instant gratification. Focus on the process. Focus on the process. Visualize yourself having it. Having it. And most importantly, today, now, in the present, do something. Plant the seeds. Plant the seeds to have what you want. Patience. This is where a lot of people fail. They messed up. They forget about it. They get lost. They lost motivation. They stop working. They stop dreaming. They stop believing because they lack patience. Patience is key. And you, once you know what it is that you want, patience is going to be sweeter, because you know sooner or later, by you focusing on what you want, you are going to have it sooner or later. But what happened? A lot of people want to have it now. It's a gratification. I want to have the billion now. I want to have the house now. I want to have the success now. I want to have the girlfriend now. I want to heal now. I want to feel good now. I want to travel now. No. You have to kill instant gratification so you can allow yourself to be patient. And while you are patient, you have to plant the seeds. Plant the seeds of the life you want to have. Which means today, in the present, now, have the mindset, the habits, the behavior, the attitude that is going to lead you to the things you want to have, or that is going to lead you to the life you want to have. Seed can be a new behavior, a new mindset, a new attitude, a new way of spending your time. Because if I ask you right now, what can you do every day that is going to give you the life that you want in 5 years? Do it. Do it. And don't do it because you feel inspired, or because today you're feeling good, or because things are doing good. No, you have to keep doing it even if you feel good or if you don't feel good. Patient. That you understand that, hey, I want this life and I can have it in 5 years, in 10 years. And you're going to be patient. And while you are being patient, you're going to plant the seeds today. because you are looking at the future. The only way you can create or build a future is doing it now, today. Because the seeds you plant today, you are going to enjoy them tomorrow. Because the things you do today are going to open you doors tomorrow, or are going to block doors for you tomorrow. Plant the seeds, the habits, the mindset, the attitude, the behavior that you know is going to give you the life you want. Because if you are constantly doing things that you know are not going to give you the life that you want, then you shouldn't complain if you don't receive the things that you want, because it's cause consequence. You have an attitude, a certain habit, you are going to receive something from that habit and those attitude. Be patient enough to keep doing the same things, regardless if people support you, regardless if you see results, regardless if you are making money, regardless if it's working or not. Be patient, because also in the process, you're going to build character. You're going to build evidence, right? Because you're going to be able to tell yourself and anybody else that, hey, I started this thing. Paul fell down, but it's okay. We're going to continue recording. I adjust. It's okay. We continue. The process, because you're going to be able to say, hey, I have been doing this for 5 years, for 10 years, for 20 years. I have been building. That's how you build social proof. That's how you build confidence in yourself too. Because for you to keep believing in the process, regardless of you seeing results, and you keep recording it, and you keep documenting it, whenever you make it in 5, 10, 20 years, you're going to be able to come back and look at yourself, how you were struggling, how nobody support you, how things were not working out the way you want. You can be able to come back and look at your own adventure. You can come back and look at the things you went through, good or bad, to get where you are going to be in the future. Patience is extremely important, because if you don't have patience, you're not going to keep going. You're going to give up. You're going to quit. You're going to think that, oh, whatever you want is impossible to obtain, because you are not patient. You have to be patient. And in the patience, allow yourself to go in the process of seeing yourself evolve, seeing yourself grow. Because also think about it. The life you want, or the things that you want, is going to require a different version of you to have that life or to have those things. And in the process, that's where you become that person. You don't become that person overnight. You become that person in the process. And again, plant the seeds. Plant the seeds. Do every day something. It can be big or it can be small, that you know is going to give you the life you want for yourself. Because if you can do it consistently, guess what? You're going to end up having it. Because the more you do it, the better you get at it. For example, today you start to learn a new skill. You're going to suck. It's going to go wrong. You're going to fail. But the more you do it, in 5 years, in 20 years, in 10 years, you're going to be extremely good at it. And that's where a lot of people fail. Patience. Well, I'm not making it. I'm not seeing results. I'm not seeing the money. Oh no, why do I do that? I'm just going to give up. Why will you give up on the ideas you have? Why will you give up on the goals, on the dreams that you have? Allow yourself to be patient. Give yourself 5, 10, 20 years of not seeing it happen. And also, the more you go through it, your success story is going to be inspiration for the next generation or for somebody else. Because you're going to show them that, hey, this is what I did, this is what I went through. It's going to be your testimony. And your own testimony gives most power to your successful story. And because the more you keep going, regardless of you failing, mistakes, no support, no views, no money, whenever you're going to make it, you're going to come back and think like, wow, really? I was struggling like this. And that's how you build testimony. That's how you build proofs that, hey, I did it. I did it. I was doing it since 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Patience. And while you are patient, plant the seeds today. Plant the seeds every day of the life that you want to have. Now let's do a recap. The number one reason you are not having or you are not living the life that you want is because you are focused on what you don't want. And if you focus on what you don't want, you are going to receive what you don't want. Switch it up and focus on what you want. What you want, focus on that. You focus on that. You want to be happy, focus on being happy and not being happy. You want to be successful, focus on being successful or not being successful. You want to heal, focus on healing and not healing. Because think about it again. How much time do you spend thinking about the life you don't want to have? Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be dead. I don't want to have that behavior. I don't want to have that habit. I don't want to see this person. You are thinking about the things you don't want. And that's why you keep living the life you don't want. Because you are thinking. You are focusing on what you don't want. Switch it up and focus on what you want. Think about what you want. Feel what you want. Put your energy in what you want. Put your attention in what you want. Put your thoughts in what you want. Put your feelings in what you want. Because again, where your attention goes, your energy flows. And where your energy flows is going to grow. Focus on what you do want and not what you do not want. What you want to feel, what you want to achieve, what you want to have, focus on that. How does it feel to have it? How do you look having it? Focus on that. The second reason why you don't have what you want is because you don't know what it is that you want. You are confused. You haven't figured it out. And that's okay because it is a process, right? You have your own time. You have your own timing. If you don't know what you want for your life right now, it's okay. Try different things. Do different things. Be in different scenarios, different situations. Try different hobbies, different activities. Try different things until you find the thing that resonates with you, until you find the things that work for you, until you find what you can do for 5, 10, 20 years and you still enjoying doing it. You have to find what it is that you want so you can name it. Because once you name it, once you put a name on it, you can focus on it. You can focus on that specific thing, on that specific life you want to have. But you have to name it first. You have to figure it out what it is that you want for your life. And nobody can figure it out for you. Not your parents, not your gurus, not me, not your boyfriend, not your classmate, not social media, not religion, not the book. Nobody can figure it out what you want for your life. It's on you to figure out what you want for your life. Name it. Once you name what you want, focus on that specific thing that you want. Last but not least, patience. Patience. Forget about instant gratification. Forget about having it now. Forget about being successful now. Forget about achieving it now. Forget about living that life now. Because if you want to have it now, and you don't receive it, you're going to get disappointed. You're going to get dismotivated. You're going to get hurt. Why? Because you want to have it now, but you don't have it. So forget about having it now. Be okay with not having it now. Be okay with not succeeding now. Be okay with not living the life you want now. Be okay with not having the amount of money you want to have now. So you can kill instant gratification and you can trust the process. That even though you don't have it today, it doesn't mean you can have it tomorrow. Focus on the process. Focus on the process, on growing, evolving, improving, or the process of you becoming the person that has the life you want to have, is living where you want to live, is traveling where you want to travel. Because that the person you are going to become to achieve or to have the life you want to have is not the person you are right now. Which means you're going to grow, you're going to evolve, you're going to improve. You're going to spend more time with yourself. You are going to know what it is that you want. Be patient. It is okay if you don't have it now. Keep going, keep trying, keep walking. Give yourself 5, 10, 20 years. You have to look in the long term. Forget about the short term. Because short term is this. You want to have it now. Result now. It doesn't work that way. Focus on the long term. In 10 years, in 20 years, in 5 years. Me, I'm all about long term. For example, right now, I clearly don't have the amount of subscribers I want to have. I don't have the amount of supporters, the amount of comments, the amount of engagement I want in my videos. But guess what? I'm patient enough and I keep going in the process. I keep going because me is long term. Today, I don't have it. But give me 5 years, give me 10 years, and you're gonna see how I have it all. Seeds, very important. Since you know what you want today, do something today and every day to have it. That something can be read a new book, eat healthy, work out more, plant the seeds, have the habits, the mindset, the behavior, the attitude now that is going to lead you to the life that you want to have. Plant the seeds today so you can enjoy them tomorrow. There is a saying, a Chinese said that the best time to plant a tree was 200 years ago, I think. And the other best time is now. My question to you is, what can you do today and every day that you know that in 5 or 10 years is going to give you what it is that you want? Whatever that is, whatever that seed is, plant that seed today and see that seed grow every single day. If this video was valuable to you, let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you receive any value. Subscribe because I create videos like this every week so you don't miss it out. Thank you for your attention.